What is going on, you guys? Man, it has been over 5 months for sure. And a lot has happened during the time that I've not been on YouTube. And I just really wanted to get a video for you guys out today. If you guys haven't noticed, we finally are widescreen boys. Finally got a GoPro, so I wanted to come back to YouTube with at least some type of upgrade in production quality. I didn't want to come back with all that time in between my videos with no type of improvements as far as production goes and editing. So I went ahead and got myself a GoPro, I got myself a head mount, and needless to say, a lot has happened since my last video on YouTube. Now, from the title of the video, you can probably already assume one of the big things that happened in 2020, besides the coronavirus and everything. I was going through my own type of struggles. I did relapse. Now, I didn't relapse just once. I think I relapsed maybe 3 or 4 times before I ultimately, got clean again. And I've been clean for over 2 or 3 months now. I haven't been keeping track because, I know a lot of people think that it's really important to count the days and give yourself credit, but in my opinion, if you know that you're not about that life anymore, then there really is no point in keeping track. All you got to do is focus on what is ahead. Now, the relapse did affect me and my family pretty terribly. It was really rocky for a while. I'm not going to get into a lot of details, but it was bad. I did use my drug of choice again, and I was struggling. And on top of that, my 350Z got rear-ended. I know, it's crazy. Now, I did get rear-ended and it was not my fault at all, and the insurance did cut me a check, but we will get to that in a minute. But let's just focus on how I'm feeling now, what I was going through and everything, and how I pulled myself out. Definitely didn't do it alone. I have a great support system around me, my beautiful wife, my friends. They all went through it with me together because, when you relapse and you got loved ones around you, you're not going through it by yourself. Everybody is affected. Man, basically, I relapsed. I tried to get clean a couple of times, and I eventually did. I don't want to get into too much detail in the video, like I said, but you guys just have to know that it was really rough. And I know that I'm probably not the only person that was going through some type of relapse or hardship during 2020. Needless to say, 2020 was a pretty shitty year for a lot of people. And even though I did relapse, I was fortunate enough to keep my job. And on that note, let's actually talk about how the relapse affected my job. I actually showed up to my work pretty messed up, and I almost got fired. But my boss wanted to give me another chance, so I am still with the same company. And my wife stuck it through with me. It was pretty rough for a while, and on top of that, the 350 got rear-ended. So let's just talk about some of the things that really did help me get through my relapse, because let me just tell you, I went balls to the walls with it. It wasn't just dabbling in it. I fully dove into the substances, and what really helped me the most was my beautiful wife, of course, sticking through it with me the entire time. I was really feeling like crap. I was pretty much out of action for at least a week when it first happened. My emotions were flat. I had no motivation to do anything. Obviously, I had no motivation to do YouTube, and that is why it's been so long since I uploaded a video. But mainly my wife sticking it through with me, reminding me how much better this life is, and just, pulling me out of that dark place I was mentally. And then, of course, when the 350 got rear-ended, that even fueled my desire to relapse even more. So there was just a lot of things that life was throwing at me. And the number one thing that helped me was to remind myself that I'm just not about that life. I felt like crap. Like, really, there is no better high than being healthy and being on the right track in life. And definitely the road that I was going down, it only leads to death or jail. Let's just be real. And that's definitely not where I'm trying to be. I've come so far, and I had to remind myself, look at everything that I worked for. My cars, my family, the house that I live at. It's not a house, it's an apartment, but still, going from the streets to having a roof over your head is still a big thing to me. And it's a huge accomplishment, because when I was homeless, it was impossible to imagine, building what I have now, it felt overwhelming, especially when you're starting from ground zero and you have nothing. It's almost impossible to really picture how your life could be if you just if you just stay on track and you don't fuck up, basically. And you know what? I'm at that point in my life where I have gained so much from my sobriety, and I was not about to fuck it all up be over a stupid substance in a bag. And that's just the main thing that helped me get through. So probably a lot of people that went through a lot in 2020, probably a lot of people that relapse or whatever. If you guys are going through something, you can reach out to me. I'm going to be active on YouTube again. And, you know, just long story short, I'm back. I'm trying to be more consistent on YouTube for sure. And I wouldn't be here without my wife and my great friends that around me that helped me bounce back from the dark place that I was at. Now, as far as the 350 goes, it did get rear-ended. I'm gonna show you guys some pictures of what the car looked like before I fixed everything. And obviously, since it wasn't my fault that I got rear-ended, I got a fat check from the insurance company. And I should be receiving another check because I did, you know, get some injuries from the accident. I actually had to go to the chiropractor for months, and I was just going my routine like pretty much 3 times a week for the chiro because I had this terrible pain in my neck. And now that is all said and done, I'm just waiting on my second check for my personal injuries. And for the car, they sent me a check already, and the car's already fixed. Now here's a picture of the 350Z. Just follow me to the outside. Let's see here. Yeah, so it's been really rough, you guys, but I'm back. I finally got a GoPro, like I said, and the Z is looking better than ever. Finally on some wheels, some coils, and basically some over fenders. So after the accident, this whole section right here was caved in. Like, as you can see from the picture, it was all dented in. This wheel was off-toed, so it wouldn't even drive straight. This wheel was messed up. But as you can see, I went with the Crown Carbon Crafting over fenders, which look amazing, honestly. Like, I am so happy with the way the car came out. I did get some new wheels with the check that I got. And look at that rear end. My goodness, that's a beefy rear end. But I'm gonna take another video when there's actually some sun. But yeah, you guys can see the car's fine. I'm good. I did attain some injuries, like I said, but the chiropractor pretty much adjusted me better, and I'm just waiting on that second check. So the car looks amazing. I'm great. I'm sober. So yeah, let's just get back into the house. Yeah, guys, basically I've been out of action, dealing with other stuff, you know, like fixing my car, relapsing, getting better, the chiro appointments, dealing with insurance, all of that stuff. And I'm finally going to be active on YouTube again. I got the GoPro. There is no excuse, so you know what I mean. I wanted to come back, like I said, with better production quality, and here it is. I got the GoPro. I'm gonna learn how to edit a little bit better. My new bumper for my car is coming in, so stay tuned for a video on when we do install it. And pretty much, guys, thank you guys for everybody that was checking in on me, everybody that was leaving comments saying, where you been at, bro, where you been at, this and that. I really appreciate you guys, man. Like, when I look on my YouTube app and I see all those comments and stuff, and you guys still keep me in mind. One guy even sent me a Cash App saying, hey bro, you still alive? It's really hard for me to picture like what type of support I have on YouTube, and just to see, you know, I only have 1,000 subscribers, but you guys are active, and I am very grateful for you guys. And you know what? Got the GoPro, gonna be active again. So stay tuned for some more videos. Until next time, you guys, I'll be seeing you. Bye.